Back for segment 4, we're going to be talking about our featured Business Central app, which is all of the expense reporting apps located in AppSource. I was only able to find 3 in AppSource: Continia, Expense Management 365, Zetadocs Expenses, and OmniFY Expense Reports. Did you happen to find any more?
That is what I found, but you said I've only found 3. I would say those are 3 good options that you have.
Yes.
If you want to be able to track travel or employee expenses within Business Central.
So out of the 3, which was your favorite?
You know what? I don't know if I want to say a favorite here, but it looks like the Zetadocs Expenses provides the most robust features and capabilities.
Okay.
In terms of, it provides a separate app that the user can use on their phone or device. They can do the photo receipts and attach them using their phone.
Approve expense orders.
There's approval, expenses, yeah. Right? Car mileage, tracking features, reporting.
And they also have their own customer portal, right? Their own expense portal.
Right.
Where you can actually see what you've been doing.
Yep. So I like that. The OmniFY expense reports, and looking at that, it had similar features and capabilities. The difference to me looked like it was not delivered within its own app, but it was delivered all within Business Central.
Yes.
Is that right?
Definitely. Doesn't have its own app, but is a lot more involved in Business Central than Zetadocs is. Now,
right.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was going to say I actually installed all these, and Zetadocs and OmniFY both took 2 minutes to install, but Continia took me 6 minutes to install. So I don't know if it's. I mean, I know we're going by minutes here, pulling hairs and whatnot, but
yeah,
3 minutes, twice.
I was probably setting up my fantasy football roster during those 4 extra minutes that it took me to install it.
But they all have a free trial available. When I installed the Continia Expense Management app, it actually installed 3 total apps as opposed to 1. It installed an expense management app, a document capture app, and a core app.
Okay.
Which was different than the others.
Yeah, and I noticed with the Continia solution that there are multiple modules. It looks like probably from a licensing standpoint, right, is important. There's the Essentials module, which includes all the basic functionality to handle expenses. And then there's 2 different types of users. There's a light user that allows users to create expenses from their smartphone. And then there's a pro user that includes everything that a light user has, plus adds mileage and corporate credit card integration. So some extra features, you have to be licensed as a pro user.
I have to say I'm not a fan of the pro user having to pay for the pro user to be able to record mileage. I think mileage is a definite must for all expense apps. I mean, it's probably the most recorded expense that there is.
Well, they might tell you that you can start with the Essentials module and add later and only pay for what you need.
It's true. Very true. They might.
And then lastly, there's a payroll integration where if you need to integrate your expense solution for payroll, you can do that. And maybe that one makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
To separate onto its own, because most people, I believe, in the Business Central world aren't integrating their expenses with payroll. They're paying those reimbursements through AP checks.
Yeah.
Through the AP process.
I completely agree with that, but
right.
Not the mileage part though.
So, but it's kind of cool. I think what I like about it after looking at these expense solutions is I like that, first of all, that there are multiple options out there that are available for people to pick from. And I like that they all take a slightly different approach to it, right? So they're not all the same exact way that they license the solutions, how you enter the expenses or where you enter your expenses and how they get processed.
Which is the beauty of apps. Yeah, you get some choices.
Right. So, and it's a typical, great opportunity for partners or other organizations out there to build apps, right? Mm-hmm. And you notice over the past several months, we've focused on these types of areas, right? We've took payroll, which is something that Microsoft is not going to tackle, just because all of the tax and local regulations surround and updates that have to go into payroll. But also we looked at sales tax, maybe Zetadocs expense reporting, and commissions, right? Some different approaches to handling salesperson commission reporting, right? So this kind of is another one of those that falls into these ancillary products that not every company has the need for this capability. So it's a perfect opportunity to use as an app.
Agreed. So with that, I figure we transfer right into the Stump Ken question.